Hey guys, it's lovely to have your company back here on my Crafters Companion YouTube channel where, well, we're going to go and we're going to do a continuation from my last tutorial. Let me grab it because I popped it to the side and it's here. So if you watched the last tutorial, you know that we'll have used our new Nature Garden Flora and Fauna collection, and we've done a DL card and we made an envelope as well. So if I go above, there's our envelope that we made, and then there is our card using the transfer foils. So that's what we've done. Did talk you through with the actual envelope. I've got a glue dot there that I can peel off, stick down. I'm not going to do it at the moment till I've written inside. Just say when it comes to inside, instead of doing a block colour card as the matten layer, I've used the pattern paper as well. But yeah, either a glue dot, hook and loop, or of course you can use, if you want to do a wax seal, you can do that and then write the name details on the front. But what we're going to do to complement the card and then the envelope is do a gift bag. So I've taken two of the sheets. In that last tutorial I did go through the whole of the collection. If you're watching this in real time, I am launching this collection on Hobby Maker on Sunday the 16th of March at 11 AM, which is going to be Craft O'Clock, which is Hobby Maker's Facebook page. Then I'm on again at 2 o'clock with the official Hobby Maker launch. So we're going to go in, and I'm going to take my big scoreboard. You can do this with your smaller scoreboard if you want to. You'll just need to move your paper when you're scoring. And I want to keep this with the design, the bottom, just leaning and getting my scoring tool. I want to be the bottom of my bag. So I'm going to turn this around, and along the bottom I'm going to score at 3 inches. So score at 3, and then what will be the top, I'm going to score at 1.5. So score at 1.5, and then on the sides here and here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to score at 4 inch. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it 3 inch. And then to make it easier for myself, I can either score at 9 inch because I'm using my large scoreboard, or flip it around and score at the 3 inch again. So let's go in at the 9 inch, and then we're going to repeat that exactly the same. So let's bring in our second piece. So the bottom we're going to score at 3 inch, and then on the top we're going to score at 1.5, like that. And then on the sides here and here, we're going to score at 3 inch. And then over to that one, because I'm using my large scoreboard, I'm just going to score at 9. Alternatively, flip it around and score at 3. So there we've got the basis for our bag. So let's go in and let's score our lines. What I'm going to do differently is, when I've done gift bags in the past, I folded that inwards. I'm going to fold it outwards so that it gives it a really nice kind of professional, different tone edge to the gift bag. So all of these we are going to score. So score all the way along and burnish, and the same for the top. So just make sure you're along the lines. You can use a ruler if you want to. So there is one, and then let's do the same for our next one. So follow our score line that we have created, and burnish. the score lines and then the folding and burnishing, really repetitive because they're exactly the same. So let's just fold that one in to there, lining up, and then top one to end. Am I straight there? Am I over? I am over. There we go. That is it. So let's open it all out to start with. Oh, there's my doorbell. Bear with a second. Always happens, doesn't it? Whenever I go and do these videos, my phone goes, the door goes. Anyway, right, so let's take my scissors. Now on one of them, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all the way up and then all the way in, because it's pattern paper to make it hard to see the lines. And then I'm going to do the same on this other one. You can always put a pen mark in if you want to see it better. And then cut in. Now, I'm not going to bin these because I'm going to use that as my tag. So that is one of them. Now on the other one, what we're going to do is we're going to cut an angle. Now it's going to be easier if I use a pen. Let me go in. That'll do. So I'm only doing this because it's hard to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw upwards, so I've got a guide as to where to start. Actually, it lets you see as well, kind of, what I'm doing. So then all that I'm going to do is cut a little angle out. Doesn't need to be precise or exact, but we're just going to go in and cut that one out. So let's cut up to there and then up to there and then cut up to there and then cut up to there. There we go. So that is our two parts there. Good. So then what we're going to do is this one with the two tabs, that's going to stick over the top there. Now you can use your glue. Actually, let's do it. So it's usually with my gift bags I do glue. So I don't know why there's a way to change that there. Let's stick with my glue. So that is going to go over onto there, and that's a nice perfect rectangle, so that's going to be neat for the base. And then I'm just going to then make sure that it's running parallel along the base, and press that down. Now before I go any further, let me fold that back, and then I'm going to do the same here. Let me fold that back. So then what we're going to do is these two tabs, let's pop our glue or your tape, whatever you want, adhesive wise. There we go. And then these are going to come inwards. So that's going to go in like that one. And then let's just hold that down for a moment. I'll take a drink. And then that one we're going to turn in on itself. The same. And then we're going to press. Now at this point, if you want to, and I'm going to do it, it's not essential to stabilise the base, because you need to keep in mind the pattern paper is 180 GSM. Now technically what we've got is 3 layers there. We've got the base, we've got that second layer that we glued down, and then we've got these 2 tabs. So that's quite a bit of thickness that we've got. But just out of comfort, I'm going to cut my base. So that's going to be 3 by 4. No, 3 by 6. I don't know where I got 3 by 4. So let's do 3 by 6. Perfect fit. So let's add that in there. So let's just go even if your gift bags and that create a strong base with the layers, it does no harm to pop an additional one in. Now if you're going to fold this gift bag up when it's not in use, then, well actually you could still do this, because you just put your fold lines down the middle. I've noticed I've got a slight overhang, so let's just trim that off. And then what we're going to do, let's fold that in, let's fold that in. That's then going to glue onto that side here. Before we do that though, let's take a hole punch. Let's do it here because I can either, oh, I've got a centre point in my hole punch, that's great. Let me take my pencil and find the 3-inch mark. Didn't realise my hole punch has got like a little mark in there that tells me where the centre is. So I can feed that in to that centre point and punch, and then I'm going to do the same here, although I've already started to fold this because this is going to make it a little bit difficult, but there we go. Alternatively, just measure a couple of positions with a pencil and then use a hole punch. So now that I've got them, let's take my adhesive and then let's just work our way around the edges. That can then fold inwards. Like so. And then I'm just going to pop my hand in there, let that grab. take our glue for this one around the edge. Remember, with your Stix2 glue, or if you're using a Crafter's Companion call-out glue, sticky glue, you don't need much at all. Let's press that down. Now if you want to properly glue those folds down, you can do. I'm not, because it still gives you that little look of handmade from a little boutique gift store. You can see here. What I'm then going to do is where the glue's not quite gone to the edge, let me add that little bit more in there. Grab, and then I'm going to do the same at this side. Into there, and press down. And if you did want to fold it up, just put a score line down the middle. You could easily do that afterwards. You just pinch it in. You can do that. Right, let's grab that. And then let's take one of these little squares. Let's just neaten that off ever so slightly. And then I'm going to take another bit of white card, and I'm going to cut that just a little bit bigger than 3 by 3. So it gives us somewhere to write on the back. So if I glue that down to start with, pop that in, and then on the front, in that last video we've done a bumblebee. Now you could do the bumblebee again to complement the card, or what about going in with the ladybird? If we go in with the little ladybird, so we've got that. And then we've got that, so I need a bit of red. Have I got red left over from this collection? Yeah, that'll do. That red will do. So the body is going to be black. That one, and then the detail will be red. So let's bring in the mini and run these through. So go in with that one. That. Do you know what we could do actually? It would look quite nice as well. If we use just the skeleton leaf, that there, wrong way round. Excuse me. Is it? No. There we go. That's it, because you've got more of that openness within the body. If we take just the skeleton leaf, let's bring in white again and run that one through. Pop that onto there. Let's stick the body down. So let's go in with that one into there. I'll stick it down properly in a minute. I just want to get this one out and then get the position in just right. So let's go in there. There we go. That can then just sit onto there. Let me punch another hole though. That's fine. And then ribbon. Well, let's stick this on first. And then ribbon for the handles. So this tag, we've not wasted that little bit of square card. I've got another bit that I could use elsewhere. But then using the skeleton leaf, could have done it within green card. But I just like the look of having the white against the outline of the white. Plus there's little hints of white that runs throughout. If I pop that there, making sure that I don't cover that hole. And then let's take a few, these are just like 2mm foam pads, and our ladybird, or ladybug for you guys stateside, can sit there, even just a topper on its own. Look nice as a topper, and of course got a stencil then. Right, let's go into the box of ribbons. I'm actually thinking red, because we've got the reds that run throughout. There's red. Yeah, we do. These are. Oh. This was the thickness that I wanted. So it's 9mm, I think this one is, in thickness. Now I'm just guesstimating the length. Wait. So let's have a look. Roughly probably about that. If I come in here, and I'm just going to start to tie a knot. If you want it to have it flush and not see the knot, just then attach it flush to the inside. Oh, I meant to chop this in half. There we go. So this deep red, bright red will complement the red from the ladybird, as well as the red that I've got from the flowers on this pattern paper. pull that in. No, didn't quite hit that knot. There we go, that should be it. There's that one. And then I'm going to do this side first. So double knot, stopping it from falling out. And then what I'll also do, I was actually going to feed the tag through that excess piece, but I'm not. Let's feed the tag through there. And then let's feed that one through there. I just want to make sure I'm going to take a rough guess here. Maybe not that far. Who's messaging me? Right. So let's go into there. That should even out. Trim that excess off as well. So there's that. And then there's that. Well, it's going to go that side now. And then we've got our gift bag. All beautiful with its own little tag from the waist of the base. So let's come in a little bit close up for you to see. And then there we go. So there's our little gift bag. So it is 6 inch by 7.5. 6 inch by 7.5 there. And as I said before, if you want to glue those down, you can do, but if you go into the little boutique shops, you'll see that they're not glued down. And then you've got your little tag that you can write underneath. And then that will complement your envelope with your card, and then you've got your gift bag. All three together. And of course you can pop whatever you like in there. Maybe of course Mother's Day coming up a week on 2 weeks on Sunday. In the UK that is. Maybe make it for Mother's Day. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that one. Hope you liked that one. And whether of course you use the same paper pad, whether you use a completely different one, it's a nice little gift bag for you to then be making. And that then just ties in that double little series with a card, an envelope and a gift bag from our Nature Garden collection, Flora and Fauna. Rightio, I will see you again next time. Doodles!